In this lecture, we are going to talk about inverse functions. In our first example, we are going to talk about it regarding a graph. In the second example, we are going to talk about it regarding an equation. Let's take a look at the graph. We need to determine, does it have an inverse? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the horizontal line test. I'm going to draw a horizontal line anywhere on the graph that I want to. Now, if you notice, that horizontal line hits my graph here and here. It hits in two different places. That means this graph does not have an inverse. We can also say that this graph is not one-to-one. Now, let's take a look at the equation. To find the inverse of the equation, first we need to identify that the f of x actually means y, and then I'm going to bring down the x. Now, in order to find the inverse, I need to flip the x and the y. So I'm going to bring the x over here and the y over here. Now the next thing I need to do is solve for y. So I need to subtract 8 on both sides. So I have x minus 8 equals 5y. Then to get the y by itself, I'm going to divide by 5. My 5's cancel. So I get that y equals x minus 8 over 5. Now, in order to write this correctly, I'm going to use the function notation, f of x. But because this has an inverse, I'm going to signify that with a -1. So I have the inverse of f equals x minus 8 over 5.